Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. Now, ADA has been dropping a lot, but there is risen an opportunity to make ADA money or make money off of ADA in trading. Now, I don't really do this because I don't really deal with options, derivatives, and futures, but this does have to do with perpetual futures because the funding rate is actually very negative right now, and this applies even more so for Axie Infinity. So what is a perpetual futures contract? It's also a perpetual swap. It's an agreement to non-optionally buy or sell an asset at an unspecified point in the future. Now, perpetual futures contracts don't have a specified date, so they can be held indefinitely, but there is like some exchange between the buyer and the seller, or like the shorter and the longer, the two sides of the contract within that time. So why is there an opportunity right now? Well, it's because ADA's funding rate is at a negative 14%. I believe Axie's funding rate is essentially at a negative 59%. DOT also has a negative funding rate right now, so this would actually apply to all of those. So this would apply to ADA, DOT, and Axie, especially Axie, although Axie is a smaller asset. So basically, ADA's annualized funding rate, which is the cost of keeping long bullish, short bullish / bearish positions open, has dropped to an average of negative 14%. And that is because Cardano has dropped a lot. So I guess there's more room for longs than shorts. And what that means is that people who want to sustain shorts have to pay the people that want to sustain longs 14% yield, which is much, much better than the obviously 10-year treasury yield at 4%. So when the funding is negative, shorts have to pay longs to maintain their short. When the funding is positive, really positive, longs have to pay shorts. It's kind of like the other way around. So what you can actually do is open a long position on the perpetual futures, get that sweet 14% annualized rate from short investors, but now you have a risk of going long on ADA. That's not good, is it? Well, that's true, except for the fact that you can actually neutralize it by actually shorting the spot market. So you long the perpetual market and short the spot market, and you basically borrow money. You actually basically borrow money, and then you basically sell those tokens, creating a short position on the spot market to neutralize your long position in the futures market. Now, borrowing money actually costs interest, obviously. But as long as you can borrow on the spot market for less than 14%, you can pocket the net difference. And that is how you profit off a market neutral trade. Now, I don't really know how much it costs the interest rate to borrow ADA on the spot market. But 14% is a pretty high interest. If you can borrow at 5, 6, 7%, you can pocket the 7% difference. So that is a very good opportunity in the spot market. You can see that DOT and ADA have a negative funding rate, which means that shorts have to pay longs. And AXS is way over here, which is like freaking insane, at like negative 56%. So AXS funding rate drops to negative 56%. So if you do the same thing for AXS, essentially, as long as you can borrow for less than 56%, you can actually make some profits. I think the smaller coins, if you want to borrow them on the spot market, I think for the smaller coins, the smaller they are, the riskier they are, the higher interest rate they actually carry. So I'm not really sure how that actually works. So, but if you actually open a perpetual long on the AXS market, you will earn an annualized return of 56%, excluding the cost of borrowing AXS tokens. So you might want to look at the market of like borrowing ADA, borrowing DOT, and borrowing AXS tokens in the spot market, and then doing the reverse in the perpetuals market and pocketing the difference in interest rate. So that is the opportunity right now to make some money in trading. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.